Put your hand up if you see me on YouTube. I want to tell you that it is absolutely imperative and important that we all know that hope exists for everybody. You know, hope begins in understanding that there are people with a vision to see the future differently. When you look at any society, when you look at any country, even especially people with disabilities, there are many countries out there that compare your country to other countries to everyone around the world. And we understand that no matter what we look like on the outside, that we're beautiful, that we're not defined by what we can do or not do. But when you look at me, you know I have no limbs, but you see my joy. You see that I have a purpose. You see that I have confidence, and you see that I have peace in my soul. You can tell that a lot of it has to do with attitude, and that's why I'm so thankful to be in your English subject textbooks about attitude being your altitude in your life. You know, as I've traveled in 81 countries and met with 81 presidents and prime ministers, I was so fascinated the first few times of going on an airplane. You know, when we're down here on ground level, sometimes you cannot see the sun because of the clouds, because of the storms, and because of different variations in weather. What's interesting is I've been in some airplanes that have gone through storms. Gone through some storms where it's shaking like crazy, and I had to hold on with both hands. Storms in an airplane where lightning struck the wing. Storms where people were crying and people were scared. But what's amazing is when you are flying through the storm, eventually when you get above the storm, it's a sunny day, always above the clouds. What I'm trying to tell you is the sun always shines. Even right now, the sun is shining, but because of the Earth's shadow on where we are right now, we cannot see any light. We can though see stars at night. And what I want you to understand is that many of you look to me like an inspiration. And I thank you for loving me. And I thank you for thinking that I encourage you. But I also want you to know that there are many inspiring people here in India. And I want you, especially in this state, to encourage one another to also share your story. I want you to know that each and every one of you has a story. For as long as you are living and you're going through your ups and downs in life, I want you to know that when we go through storms, that it's not the end. I also want you to know that when you go through resistance and challenges, I wouldn't be the person of resilience without resistance.